Hello! Right, let's just get started, shall we? Xbox One. Sick to death of people asking me about it. Obvious why I'm getting the question a lot. But, yeah, I'm not going to touch on a subject that everyone under the sun has already voiced their opinion on. I don't care about it. Just couldn't give a damn. Next generation, not for me, I'm afraid. End of. Imagine a great console regression. Imagine the next console releases fail, hit rock bottom, shit sales. Companies and developers are forced to start making games for retro systems. Already got the hardware. It's possible. It's up to us to do it. Wink wink. I think I'd be happy with the state of gaming if that ever did happen, a great console regression. I think stranger things in the world have happened as well, and I think games companies are just pushing everyone just that step too far at the moment, and something like a console regression really does need to happen. We've got the hardware, 16-bit hardware, it's beautiful, keep it that way. There's no reason you can't develop for those. So where am I with my gaming habits at the moment? I've got to be honest, I haven't plugged my 360 in well over a month. I've moved the 360 that's usually in this room into the living room so I could stream Sky and watch Game of Thrones, but that finished last week and I've still not moved it back into this room. I just haven't really got much interest in playing it at the moment. I recently upgraded my computer, bought a new graphics card, upgraded the RAM, the power supply, also got a cache drive as well. So I've started using my PC for gaming, which is a first for me really. I've always had the odd PC game, but I've just dabbled in it here and there, but I've only just started seriously using my PC for gaming, and I'm enjoying it. I still love my retro gaming, but I'm just modern gaming. It's really not hitting the spot for me, and I'm glad I can still dwindle in it on my PC. Because I don't have to set anything up, I can just load up Steam. By the way, if you're wondering, my Steam ID is TwitTheShred. It's there, it's my fucking username. If you can't spell it, you're blind. Yeah, so I downloaded Steam recently, and it's a really, really nasty beast, I've got to say. They just keep feeding fucking cheap offers at you, and they're just too cheap to refuse. And my game library has like gone from 0 to over 100 in the space of 2 weeks, just because stuff keeps getting up there for like a quid. How great is Humble Bundle? I'd heard of it before, but I'd never really looked into it, obviously, because not being a PC gamer. But like, you're getting packs of like 8 games for a couple of quid. Insane. Picked up Humble Bundle 8, and there's one game in that really stuck out to me. It's probably old news to a lot of people, but to those who don't play Steam, it's probably not. And that's a game called Thomas Was Alone, and it's a platformer where you play as cubes, but cubes with personality. It's voiced over by Danny Wallace, I think. You know, the guy that was in Assassin's Creed. But brilliant narrative, and it's the first game ever that has made me feel some kind of emotion and attachment to coloured blocks. Well worth a play, that one.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. it always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
So what have I been playing on Steam other than Thomas Was Alone? God, am I going to be able to grab this? Yes, got it, without anything falling, that's the first. Yeah, I bought The Witcher 2 on Steam. It was like £7 for The Witcher and The Witcher 2, which is an utter bargain because it's a brilliant game. I enjoyed this very much the first time around on the 360, and I'm enjoying it tenfold on the PC. Now I know what's going on, I can just really get into the zone with it. Plus the graphics on The Witcher 2 on the PC version are absolutely spectacular. I'm playing it on ultra settings, which helps, but it's a very, very beautiful game. If you've not played Witcher 2 before and you're a fan of fantasy role-playing action-adventure games, definitely recommend that one. Fucking fantastic. So where's my 360 collection at? Smaller than it used to be. You can probably see there's gaps in my shelf now. I mean, there's massive gaps behind these. I'm just trying to keep games at the front, but I reckon I've sold about 130 games by now, and don't miss them. Got to be a good thing, right? Slowly getting them down. I've narrowed down the games I want to about 100 titles now. I think I mentioned it before, just RPGs and fighters, because they're what I enjoy. Here's something strange. Since I shared my 360 gamer tag a couple of videos back, I've been getting absolutely bombarded with messages through my gamer tag. More messages on my gamer tag than I do get on my YouTube account. What's going on there, people? Speak to me here. Just on the water tonight. It's very, very warm. Can't beat a bit of Adam's ale anyway. What have I been doing? Obviously not YouTube. I've been reading a lot. Still reading Game of Thrones. Well, A Song of Ice and Fire, sorry. Fucking loving it. I never really considered myself an avid reader before, but George R.R. Martin has turned that on its head, really. I'm just really getting into reading. It's just taking me to a place I haven't really been before. I don't want to say it's taking over my love for gaming, but it's definitely on a par with it, at least at the moment. Yes, work. I'm currently working, have been for the last few months. I'm working as a computer technician, so building PCs and stuff, which is, it's fun. First job I've ever been happy in, so yeah, you know, quite pleased with that. Here's a semi-video response to Lawn Boys Post 1975. Please say I've said that right. I always fucking get that wrong. But yeah, semi-video response to him on his "Can you truly 100% be yourself in YouTube videos?" Can't speak for other people, but for myself, no, I can't truly be myself. I try to be as true as possible on camera, but I try and tone it down a bit. I try and keep it a bit PC, a bit more PC rather. In person, I have an opinion on absolutely everything, and I do have quite strong views on things, and I do try and keep that away from my channel, as the internet's advertised as this place of free speech, but it's not, and it shouldn't ever be, because nobody's opinion really matters at the end of the day, and I don't care much for other people's, and I imagine other people don't care much for mine, so I try and keep that off of here, really. This is just a place for me to go and vent. So no, not truly 100% myself here. Sorry. As I said though, that being said, I do try. This is very much me, it's just a toned down me. I think the YouTube gaming community is a really weird state at the moment. I notice a lot of people that I follow regularly, including myself, that just aren't making the regular videos anymore, and I don't know, it seems like people are getting pissed off with that. I don't see anything wrong with it. If you want to make a video, make a video. If you don't, you don't. I mean, people shouldn't get pissy if you're not bringing the content out all the time. Life gets in the way, I'm afraid. I'm not going to lie and say I don't have time to make YouTube videos, because I do, but I just don't feel like I have anything interesting to say at the moment. I don't want to make a video for the sake of making a video. It just seems completely and utterly pointless. Doing the odd update video here and there, just so you don't forget about me, and so I would stay in the habit of doing YouTube. But I don't have anything to say on a regular basis at the moment. That's why my channel's dwindling, and other interests are just taking a hold of me, like guitar is becoming a massive factor in my life again. It's just 100% a good thing in my books. Better to hone a talent than sit here and masturbate with my thumbs. Oh yeah, say hello. Dinky, my mum's new puppy. Isn't she tiny? You're wondering why I'm whispering. He says it in a louder voice than the rest of the video. Well done, you. It's stupid o'clock. Simple as. Anyway guys, just a short one from me, just to let you know where I am at the moment. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Wait for it. Cheers guys. Enjoy.